Hey everybody, it's Andy from the SA Survival, and I wanted to show you my new toy. We have upgraded the off-road trailer to the OASIS 1, and let's have a walk around this beautiful trailer. Weighs in at around just under 2,400 pounds, fully loaded with water, which has 45 litres on board, and food. We're away for 2 weeks. We're traveling out from Vancouver to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. We've been on a 2-week trip. But less of that. Oh, actually, how did she tow? She towed marvelously. Didn't falter one bit. Tongue weight, 330 pounds. So it's actually a really good trailer, and the Jeep pulls it fine. So from the outside, what do we get? We have a teardrop style trailer designed on a Cricket, a 1960s Cricket. There is a trailer out there, a new NASA trailer called the Cricket as well, very similar styling. You can see right behind me I have a shovel, and there's a pickaxe handle on there, or an axe, whichever way you want to do it. But what I did is, because we have a barbecue on board, it's really hard to actually transport a barbecue because they're a weird shape, oddball shape, big, small, whatever. They're just awkward. So actually I run the pickaxe handle through the legs of the barbecue, and it rests right behind me up against the bulkhead, and then this spare wheel, it actually moves up and into place and locks down with a locking bar right down in here, which is fantastic. It has on top the trasheroo, which is a godsend, it really is. Under here, storage. So we have everything we want in here, in the way of tables, poles, awnings, 10-pound propane tank on board, light switch, which we can put on down in here, and underneath these screwed down 2 12-volt batteries. All the electronics come in through the bulkhead down here. So other than that, this is all storage. So if I turn these lights on, we've got 2 lights. Okay. As we move around, double door access. I believe this one's locked right now. Red LED lights, which I'll show you in a minute. 33-inch mud off-terrain tires. Fuel can. Intake for water, and 110 power. The step sides are aluminum, fiberglass, composite wheel arches. On the top here we have a 270 Foxwing homemade awning. Instead of this coming out as a diamond at the beginning, so right here, this is actually square, so that you can put, and it hasn't been made yet, we're in the process of making it, sides to make like a standalone sort of shelter. Homemade, 270, goes right around. I didn't want to lose my 270 that I had, Foxwing, and as you can see here, we still have it. So I didn't want to get rid of the Foxwing awning, and we've kept this. What I've done is I made a bracket here. Well, actually I took them from the previous trailer. They rise up 7 inches, and with the made Foxwing on the other side, as it's out, I can actually deploy the true Foxwing all the way around over the top of it. So we get, what's that, about 310-degree arc of rain protection and sun protection. I'm not going to deploy it both like that today, but it's out with the Foxwing on it right now, and it works absolutely brilliantly. When I get it open both ways, I'll add a bit to this video. It comes with two 40-watt solar panels fixed to the roof. I've added two plano boxes, two different sizes to add the sides of the trailer or the awning and just accessories. As you can see as we walk around here, I have the FSR light, which you've seen before, and we'll put that on in a minute just to give us a bit more light under the cover here. It does have on-demand propane heat and 10-foot shower hose. It's just where it's stored. This propane heater is unbelievable. Waste about half a litre to 3/4 of a litre of water. When I say waste, I put it into my kettle ready for the next operation, and I get hot water coming out of that on-demand heater. Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. The shower, this installs onto the spigot of the sink, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's go on inside. What do we have? We have a double bed with custom cabinetry inside with a radio. It has 12-volt USB front and back. Cabinets for storing, cabinets at the bulkhead for storing, and clothes cabinetry. It also has up the top there a vent with fan. The outside, as I said, does have red outside lights. It has our element ramps. They're loose right now, but they are strapped to the awning when we are traveling. They are locked down. Back to the heater. We have to have a vent. The exhaust is at the top. High lift jack on the side. The wheels, as we said, are 31s with independent suspension and trailer brakes. Going round to the back, the kitchen. We have a sink, hot water on demand, underneath of the trailer, 45-litre tank, propane stove, Domenic 35-litre fridge or freezer, but not a combination. Manifold, 3 valves for propane, one for the stove, one for the barbecue, one for the hot water. Custom drawer system. You might be asking, what is this wire? I've also added another 100-watt panel to the roof, and this is my solar controller inside, and then we have all the trip switches that you need: pump, galley lights, headboard USB, headlight light, headboard lights, cabin lights. The top white ones are all AC, so this is wired for a fridge AC, cabin and countertop. So we have AC plugs all over. We have the solar controller going into a volt amp meter and a watt hour meter. LED lights. We also have LED red, LED white on a remote control. Cabinets for storing your food. And bits and bobs. So these wings, even the sink has its own light. This trailer is phenomenal. You can see the tailgate that's lifted up. We also have, that's the barbecue just stowed right there. It doesn't travel like that, it's just been put up there for tonight. 10-litre extra jerry can. You can just see the top of the 100-watt panel, and then the plano boxes at the back there. To open and close, basically, you have a gate that rests in the upper position. Okay, so you just lift this up, put it into place, give it a bit, get it aligned, and it is perfect. Underneath, That is the skid pan for the 45-litre tank, water tank. You can probably just see the independent suspension, which has been performing absolutely faultlessly. We have rain channels on top of the doors to prevent the rain from coming in. This Foxwing is non-adjustable, it is fixed at the right height. So, other advantages. What we do have, I'm going to turn some lights off here. Where we go? Kill the main light. I'm going to kill the main light here. Around the trailer, we also have, let's take this light out as well. We have backup lights. We also have a reverse camera right there. We also have rock lights. So all four corners have under lighting. Not quite dark enough yet. We also have, if the lights are on, we have remote on and off operation for quick access before all the lights are tripped inside of the panel. So down here, speakers. So left and right speakers. We also have a 12-volt adapter with USB. Towel holder. The fridge, oh, I didn't show you, full slide. Let me add some light back in here. So full slide. The two 12-volt batteries, obviously we've been driving around. We get charged from driving, we get charged from solar, and when we're plugged in we get charged. This fridge has been phenomenal. And the 65 DZ that we also have in the back of the car, we had no problems with that either. So it's in the cigar lighter of the vehicle when we're driving, and also I carry a 12-volt battery in the trunk for nighttime operation only, and we have not had any problems with the batteries at all. So total capacity of 100 litres of fridge and freezer combination. And over the 12 days that we've been out, and we've still got 2 more to go, it's been absolutely phenomenal. We make ice, we don't buy ice. What else can I show you? It's a conventional propane stove. When it's folded away, it's permanently mounted. It does not come off, but it does slide in and out, and it just stows perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I will, in the daylight, I will close this down for you and I'll show you what it looks like sealed. Length of it is 15 feet. Hitch. Oh yeah, one other thing. The hitch comes with a detachable receiver, so I can put a conventional bull cup receiver or an off-road receiver. Right now I'm traveling on mainly roads, so what I'm using is the bull cup receiver. 7-pin wiring and a movable jockey wheel. So it has been phenomenal towing this thing over the last 12 days. Again, you can see this spare wheel on a hinge. We've got the locks on there currently, and there's the lock. A plate right here to keep it from sliding out. Lockable pin, sorry, a spring-loaded pin, not lockable, but it does enter a hole here, so it keeps this from bouncing out. what can I say other than the fact that this has been a dream purchase? We were looking into a teardrop off-road style vehicle. This one came along. Haven't looked back. Only small modifications that we're doing, and that's personal touches like the plano boxes on the roof. We're darkening the curtains on the inside. Oh, the doors, that's a point. It does come with windows, and they are screened, so these are screened, and a movable 2-position lockdown window. Plenty of ventilation, so with the roof vent open and the side windows open, super comfortable. 6-inch mattress, so we do not feel any discomfort inside of this trailer whatsoever. You can hear now, I think. So you can hear the fans, 2 quiet run computer fans. And with these doors shut, and again, where's my key? So the remote control. Switched off. So remote control in various different ways. Also, cabin lights. We have amber lights in here, so when we turn the main light off and you're just getting relaxed, you can have a adjustable on, off, and if I get this right, oh, they are multi-link lights. They are designed to do all of this. There's so much that this switch does that I've even forgotten what it does. I think the bottom one is just a master reset, and we can dim them if you don't want so much light in there. And back up again. All hand built. Where is my light? So, what is it made of? It is wood with a gel coat outside, and the green is a wrap. So it's phenomenal. We were bought pretty much on the green. We love it. Roof racks. Not really a durable roof rack to start carrying your boats and things like that, your kayaks. But super confident to put anything lightweight up there, mounted up. The plano boxes are screwed down to the frame, so I don't have to use straps, and then I did put my seals inside of the lids to become water and airtight, and also the lids are lockable, so they are locked down. What do we think of it? Absolutely fantastic. I cannot get over this whole trailer. For 2,400 pounds loaded, unreal. The 10% rule from weight to tong is a little bit heavy with a 330 pound tong weight, but again, I don't feel it. Don't feel it at all. I cannot say enough about this trailer. It is a U-built trailer or a homemade trailer, but it doesn't mean anything to me because this is exactly what we've been looking for when it comes to trailers. And we liked our previous off-road trailer, liked the rooftop tent, but now Sandra and I both want a little bit more for comfort and also protection in the wild, and also I don't want a dry canvas anymore. I love the rooftop tent, I totally love it. The downside to it is you have to wait for a dry day to dry it out. So we're back again in the daylight, so we'll have another quick walk around this fantastic OASIS 1 trailer, U-built. You can see that the spare wheel has been deployed, as we say. It's down on its hinge, so it works really well. Gets it out of the way for the toolbox or the front nose cone. It has the trailer brakes, so we have the breakaway box right there as well. So if I lose my hinge or hitch, then we can brake the trailer safely. So again, both side doors, fuel can, one of the plano boxes up top with the sides to the Foxwing. There's the sink. I've left it a mess right now so you can see it in operation. Again, switches down there for the light and the pump. Dominic 35-litre fridge. One drawer full of spares, bits and pieces. And we've got our pots, pans, plates, bowls, cutlery. Again, the power center. Again, ignore all this. This is actually rigged for two 100-watt panels. I've got one 100 on the roof, as well as the 80 watts that are on board with my MPPT controller. And then again, messy that it is, as we've been on the road, we have our food cabinets. Go down below, we have our speakers, we have our on-off light switch, USB 12 volt and 110, kitchen roll holder. There is hitch for the back, so we can put a cage on the back or a basket, and the bike racks. You can see here now the manifold in operation with 3 hoses going to the stove and to the barbecue. We do like the open fire, but in BC currently and Alberta there is a fire ban, so we are not allowed open fires. Excuse me, not allowed open fires. So we're cooking everything off of propane. That 10-pound tank has been running my hot water, has been running the stove and the barbecue. I wouldn't say we've been cooking on it for hours, but we are into day 12 and I still have not emptied that tank. I've actually been really impressed with that. And that, you can see the max tracks just hanging down, or the element ramps just hanging down there. That's because they are not strapped. They would be strapped in the awning when the awning is down position when we're traveling. And there's the FSR light recharging right now. 31-inch tires, as we've said before, with independent suspension. This trailer has been brilliant. Albeit we've been dry with this, it's spat some rain every now and then, but it hasn't rained. So the next big test for us is going to be, what is it like in the rain? What is it going to be like with the awnings deployed? Or should I say the sides to the awnings deployed? We're looking forward to that. Just a postscript to the video that we just did, because I said I was going to video it with the trailer completely shut down and I never got around to doing it, but there it is. And that, don't just ignore that the solar panel is on the roof with the wires there. That's purely there because I just got home and we're just going to leave it out with charging with the front 80 watts as well. So with the roof closed and the wings positioned in, that's what she looks like. And if you look down the side, she's elegant, streamlined, and tows, as I've been saying, with that wonderful word, phenomenally. I noticed that. But yeah, it's a great trailer. With the awnings folded. And again, you can see with the awnings folded, the jerry can, small jerry can up there, that's just our backup water supply. It looks really good. Thanks for watching. Survive to be alive.